Hey, okay, so I want to give you guys a quick rundown on a change that's going to be happening since we're transitioning into Python. And that change means that we're no longer going to be using our Amazon workspaces to do our work in the course. We're going to use something called jupyterhub.wm.edu. And so I'm going to just transition over to that so you can see what you'd be logging into. So you're going to use a web server, or I'm sorry, web browser to log into the Jupyter Hub server. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to type in this URL that I've got highlighted on the screen. And then you're going to hit enter. And when you hit enter, you're going to log in. So notice right now I'm logged in as with my username at William and Mary. And you're gonna have a choice here, and we're gonna go ahead and set up the default notebook. These other options you can ignore. So always choose the top one, and just go ahead and click start. Hopefully this will be fast. Don't want to bore you guys. It seems like it's somewhat fast. Maybe it's a minute. Okay. So when you log in, you should see something that's fairly, you're fairly used to seeing. And so I'm clicking on this folder up here. You're going to see a blank list. There's going to be nothing there, okay? You might see this one called Lost and Found, but there will be nothing else. You might want to go ahead and create a folder for ECON160. And then inside of that, you can create maybe another folder. Let's call it, I'm gonna just call it March 20, just so we can kind of keep our Python work in order. You could call it Python Basics, really could be anything. And so this is gonna be really different from what you've been doing, because notice, if I go back out here to the root, there is no H drive. So the folders that you were creating for the other part of the course on your H drive is no longer, there is no longer an H drive here. So you're creating essentially a cloud-based H drive that you can't see from logging onto a campus computer, for example. And later on, I'm going to show you how you can download all those things and put it on your H drive. But for now, rest assured that this stuff that you're saving up here is saved for the entire semester. And I've had IT assure me that it's even saved for your career at William and Mary. So you can store things up here. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to try to figure out how we get information from Blackboard up to Jupyter Lab. So I'm going to go to Exploring the World with Data, course website, and I'll turn this on so you see what I see or I see what you see. And then if we go to information, for example, this morning I just posted up the one we're going to be using for next week for March 20th. And so if you want to grab this, you can just go ahead and click on it, and it's going to download it into your downloads folder. Okay. So then if we go over to Jupyter Lab, we want to navigate to the folder where we want to upload that. And so once I'm there, so I want it to be in ECON160 on March 20th. I'm going to upload that, and I'm just going to navigate to where I downloaded things. Let's see, where is it? There it is. March 20 Python. And then I click on open, and notice that it just brings it right in. And so we're all set. Notice we're using a Python kernel, not a Stata kernel. So we're going to be all set. So from there on out, that's how you're going to take your Blackboard information, either an assignment or a week's notebook that we'd be covering in class. Download it to your computer, then you upload it to this jupyterhub.wm.edu, and then we can run this. And notice you're running this as a web browser in your OS, so you do not need to use the Amazon services anymore for that. All right. Hope this was useful, and I will see you on Monday the 20th, March 20th, after spring break. All right, bye.